starting?
Fun fact.
Are you starting?
You start. I
Are you?
say you start.
Oh, I thought you said you were starting. Oh shit.
You are starting.
All right, all
I was
right.
like, you
So
are
that's
starting.
that's a lot of filling. That's a lot of filler to the episode. Fun fact, y'all. Wine isn't vegan.
Wine isn't vegan. Why? Because there's bugs and feet in
No.
there.
Hmm? Yes.
Oh, you didn't.
I didn't think about it
that.
that way, but yes. I think it's because like there's some sort of like animal fat
Oh.
or something in that process.
Interesting.
Yeah. So all you vegans that drank wine with that
Yeah,
impression,
I definitely drank a lot of
you
wine
done fucked up.
on New Year's Eve. Did you drink a lot of wine?
I mean,
No.
now is wine your new go-to alcohol? Mm. For me, I didn't really. I guess I drank some. It's hard to remember when I drink wine now because days have gotten super busy.
Guess what?
But yeah,
Physical books still.
what you got?
Physical books still sells more than ebooks. By 10 times in
Chicken
in
butt.
2019. You would think the opposite, right? No. Okay.
I don't. I'm not exactly surprised, but it's just I don't know.
Mhm.
To me, it just doesn't feel like the idea of ebooks is all that mainstream
Yeah,
or
I think touching the
popularized
book,
yet.
smelling
I mean,
it.
it's popular, but not to the point
Um,
where everyone's on board with the idea. Because some people just like the idea, the feeling of just touching a book.
I mean, I wish ebooks were
Just
around
having a
when
library.
we were in college, so we can get the textbooks like nearly
Fucking
half
it.
off or even cheaper than that. I mean, if you're if you want to use it afterwards
Mm.
for decoration,
It's not
yeah.
as aesthetically pleasing when you replace a bookshelf with
Like all
100
the books
books
I've read.
with a single Kindle.
Yeah. You only have one Kindle on the bookshelf.
You have a Kindle with like 8,000 books on it. You still haven't read one.
Yeah, it's a bit of cheating.
That's what you bought your $2,000 bookshelf for, is one Kindle. No. I mean, I'm all right with listening to audiobooks
Yeah,
and
and then
stuff. It just feels like
you don't fall
honestly, it feels
asleep
like
as
a bit of
easily
cheating, though.
as if you were reading it.
And but it's like you also, depending on how well your attention span is, it's harder to absorb the information. Yeah. All right. So, happy New Year, y'all. You all. We've had some pretty crazy times this entire year. Surprisingly, we have maintained most
Of
a
course.
good amount of consistency
I think,
for some of these
I think
podcasts.
Since the start, of
Besides the
COVID,
fact
I've
that
been
we
going
lost
out.
some of the recordings.
I think when they started locking down things, you
Yeah.
couldn't find me at home.
What we're going
I'll
to talk
be
about
out
today
driving
are
around, which
our
is
key
a lot of
takeaways
fun.
for our year.
Just letting you know that because there were
'Cause,
no cars
Cola
on the
and I
road
have
for
lived
like the
very,
first,
very different
I would say
lives.
2 months. It's like people actually stayed home and followed the rules. But after that, people just started driving and going to work. When people started figuring things out, so yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, I love the tang in this. No wonder you would be looking back at me. Saying, feet. I was like, what's around? Creeper.
Mm. I've been masturbating a lot more, and hand making hamburgers for cola to eat.
But yeah, I mean,
Try to
I mean,
try this secret sauce, man.
that's a good one. And people are just sort of realizing you don't need to drive as much beforehand. Oh, man,
Ramsey would
I think,
approve, all right. Ramsey
I think the
would approve.
fastest I've gone, like, I couldn't tell you like how many places I went when the COVID happened.
Yeah.
When COVID happened, it's just constantly driving.
I mean, I wouldn't have figured traffic, but yeah, that
Normally
would be
it'd
a
take
good
me
one.
2 hours to go to a certain place, but then 2 hours to go 30 miles. But this one was like 45. Right. So it was a lot.
That's why you went out and drove as much as you could.
It was a lot of fun. I definitely didn't stay in and follow the rules, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, yeah. I mean, covering your faces, yeah, but like, um, um, to be locked down and stuff like that, it's like where you go, like you're out of a job, and you're not working, so where do you go? You just go
Mhm.
here, and yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
Why not?
Uh,
I
you
think it
said
was
you
biking,
did not stay in and did
um,
not follow the rules.
biking, obviously, hiking, um, going out to eat when they allowed outdoor dining. Um, I,
Mm.
I had a
Yes.
mountain lion to tell me put on a mask.
I mean, what else were you doing, like for throughout the year then?
You know I just heard the crazy thing. It's like gorillas at the San Diego Zoo has COVID. How did that happen?
When you went hiking, were all the animals in lockdown too?
Who's watching these?
No, man, it's coronavirus out there. We collecting all our nuts and shit and just living inside of our holes. Mountain lion was wearing the mask under his nose.
It's like I want to say it's like part two. If this was a movie, and it's like part one, we find
Yeah, I heard of
the
that.
cure, the vaccine,
was,
and all of a sudden part two, double strain.
Uh, the other question, or the other thing too, is that
Oh,
the way
can't.
AIDS started was
Oh, you got you got a vaccine.
theorized
Alright,
to
we got
be
you
some
another one.
person that had
Bang.
sex with a monkey. So, and lo and behold, our next pandemic is already like started coming around. Because for some reason, it's a double strain of freaking bird flu. Revenge of the COVID. It's gonna come back COVID 20. Like what if That's like some shit though. It's like fucking actual viruses having like secret plots behind all this shit. Like fuck that shit. They figured out the code. We gotta beat this shit. And it's like the plan for coronavirus in general was to wipe out all of humanity. But yeah,
I don't know what
that's
that
super
is. What does
crazy
it
though.
do?
Like the stuff that we went through last year, it definitely has changed a lot of
Oh, the dispensing thing.
it has changed a lot of priorities.
But you
for
have
me,
one?
for sure.
So you bought it. So you bought a dispenser.
Uh,
So every time you're
I
in the
have a
back.
few key takeaways for that, but one is definitely like love, health, and wealth. You know,
Uh-huh.
it's just knowing how to take care of your love life, take care of your health, and take care of your take care of your finances like intelligently. Which is
You know,
why
they should be giving
you
out
know,
those for free
I
because
bought
no one's using it
condom
at the
machine
bars or clubs.
and
Yeah.
you know one of those things you find in the malls and like clubs and shit. It just like dispenses. Yeah. No. Yeah. I needed it for breath mints on the go.
Did you Did you
I remember I used to see those in the
I wanna say,
mall
Did you
where they would
so you're eating out less,
they
so
would
you're
have
cooking more, right?
they just copied the concept and they just had like candy and shit in them. I'm like, that's the weirdest fucking thing. Like you have blue dye candy in inside a bathroom inside of a mall. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing. It's just taking care of that's reprioritizing and taking care of yourself a bit better, and picking up a new skill, because oh, that's Ben, but it's just like I'm cooking
nothing at Costco.
more complex-ish staple food. So
Oh, do you get that
some of the
sliced
food
up pork
that's
belly?
like actually in restaurants, I'm
Dang.
starting I
Oh,
learned to
man,
cook.
You just triggered my appetite.
So, it was pretty dope because now there's no need for me to go out and get pho anymore because I can make it myself. And the batches are usually very successful.
I
And
think there's videos on that.
let's see, made Boombo Way. That was pretty cool. And we also make we've also made like sushi and stuff, but it wasn't like it wasn't like the best quality sushi, but it's just whatever you can kind of work with, because not many places will sell you sushi grade sushi unless you go to a specialized Japanese market.
Mm-hmm.
And doing Korean barbecue, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I miss Korean barbecue. The only thing I haven't tried yet is to mimic those crab shacks, where you just give you like that sack of like shell crustaceans and shit. Yeah. Yeah. But, let's see.
Uh,
Pick up a new skill, and then
Key
just learning
takeaways.
to
Shoot, I think
cherish the
enjoy the
relationships you
outdoors.
have right
I
now,
think we kind of took
like
it for
friendships
granted
and
because
relationships.
we
Because
were
like
able to go out and
it's
stuff,
funny because then
freely. But now like a lot of things
with
are
all
locked.
this
And oh, you
going
know what?
on, you kind
I
of
take that back.
see
Restaurants.
a lot more
Appreciate your
of.
restaurants.
Um, to me, it was easier for me to
I
spot
mean,
like more of the
I
fake
think
people
do
versus like real people.
except for Gogi,
So
except for
yeah,
that Korean restaurant that we went to after them. But we still went when it was lockdown.
I think it was easier
We're still going.
when there was
But appreciate your
just a lot of
restaurants. I
crap
mean,
that was happening. Like you couldn't see a lot of the good things that were there, and it made it really hard to see a lot of the good things too.
appreciate. Oh, that pho
Uh,
restaurant we went to
what are the key
in
takeaways you
Oakland?
have, Cola?
Monster pho.
I
Apparently,
touch myself more.
um, so apparently, Steph Curry and the family gave them money. Yeah. It's like, whoa. Um, no, because that restaurant joined their initiative to feed people,
Hmm.
and so that restaurant
You know they're
joined them.
overcharging you
So
right now, right?
so to give back, so the Currys gave back to them because of what they did. Yeah, which I thought it
We're
was great.
still going. We're still going there. Watch, watch that they listen to this podcast and like fuck these guys and serving you shit. You give us all the green meat.
Let's see what part two brings.
What about it? And thanks for highlighting where we are, by the way. Oh yeah, you said that to me. Yeah, I mean that's cool, but is he like a regular eating over there or what?
What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't follow the rules. I did what I wanted to. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Halloween. Halloween.
That's cool.
I went out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is for sure.
No, I did.
It's
I
hard. It's like
It's the usual way, like how I
it's
celebrate
super hard
holidays.
to
So I mean,
find it.
yes,
Find
I
some
just
part of
stay
you
in.
that can still try and be charitable in all these like crazy ass
I just
times.
stay in. I just stay in.
But let's see
For
what
the
this new
holidays.
pandemic rolls out for us, because things are gonna get yeah the sequel
Yeah, I mean, New
Corona
Year's.
2 the
Yeah, New Year's. I think was probably a big one.
the bird fluing.
New Year's. Did you see like the ball drop and all the television? Oh, I mean, it was so. It felt so weird.
Dude, like how fucking weird is it though that we pretty much almost did not celebrate any holidays. Oh, okay, never mind. I forgot you didn't follow the rules.
Later on that day.
What holidays did you celebrate? Cola. What did you do on Halloween?
You don't have time to say hi to everyone.
And I slept.
What about building relationships and knowing the friendships? So they figured out, you know what, don't text him anymore. He's not gonna text back. Fuck Walker.
Oh, you know, the usual. The usual. Shut your ass up. Yeah. So, that's what I mean. Like, we didn't get the opportunity to celebrate the holidays very openly. A lot of us didn't.
Oh, did that happen? Did people call you?
Hmm.
Dang. Hey, man.
Oh, no. I was, I'm an introvert, so I spent my New Year's passed out for an hour. Woke up maybe 30 minutes before the ball dropped, but I spent my time watching YouTube, and then I spent my time watching YouTube until midnight, and I think some people who texted me at that time, I just texted them back, and then I just continued playing. Yeah, and I just continued playing Final Fantasy. Oh, dude, I don't got time for that shit.
You know, if I think when I had all
Fuck
that
shit.
downtime, I should have
Fuck that
traveled
shit.
around the state. I think so. Right? No. Travel the whole
No, I mean,
travel the
like,
whole state because there's no one on the highway.
I still responded to them.
Take
It's
advantage of
just,
it.
like,
I didn't do
you
that.
know,
Actually, I should have done that instead.
I wasn't gonna have a full on conversation after that Happy New Year.
I should have done that.
I'm pretty sure that was just like Happy New Year, and then like everyone's just gonna do their own thing. I mean, like, it's not Happy New Year, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, you're awake.
I would have gone camping,
call
stayed
you.
outdoors. Of course.
Yeah, some people
No.
called. So I was like, it's like, dude, it's past my bedtime. Shit. I mean, there
I want to say maybe
in recent
5
months,
years
I
ago.
think I have learned to appreciate sleep a lot more. That's for sure. Just because the schedule has gotten super busy, so it's like when you have that moment to kind of stop, you're just like, fuck, all right, I'm gonna just lie down. But
I think when
you know, like you start to learn like where your body actually starts
I
craving
think it was
sleep.
like it's like, oh, there's nothing to do. It's a whole bunch of downtown. Why not go? Why not go? Why not go?
Yeah.
I don't even have a bed at home. I don't know. I camp in my car. Fuck
I mean,
that
hard
shit.
to. Huh? Mhm. No, no one wanted to be open for you.
Actually, they
Well,
do
that's kind
like
of a hard
woods.
call. It depends. Like, what were you trying to do, or what would you have done? What do you typically do?
It's indigenous to the Northern California region.
By yourself? I would. Yeah, that's a pretty hard feat. But I mean, I've never I've never known anyone to go camping by themselves. When was the last time you did that? You know, the usual. 5 years ago. What the fuck were you doing 5 years ago? What would prompt you to just fucking see? What would prompt you to be like, all right, I'm gonna go sleep in the woods
Projector, my Wi-Fi,
when I got
my Wi-Fi.
when I have a bed at home?
I wouldn't take much. Probably just my camera.
Okay, you know you have a bed at home, right? Like, fuck it, fuck it. I'm gonna sleep on some dirt. Now, did you camp in your car or did you camp outside? I was gonna say that's not exactly camping, then. I mean, I can't call that camping. Like your car's not located in the middle of the fucking woods and shit. Because we all know Honda Fits don't like woods.
No, I think that's it for me.
Actually, the Toyota Yaris is indigenous
It's a
to
very long day.
redwood forests and